We are live on the YouTube. What's crack-a-lackin', you cool cobras? We are live. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, buddy. It's a cool Saturday evening. Yeah, buddy, this hat is pretty fucking sick. Oop. There, get on. There we go. Just a little bit. And my fans wanted me to have a new hat so badly that I literally got two of them. One of them didn't fit, so I gave it to a friend of mine to customize. And this one fit a lot better. Finding a cowboy hat that fits my head is almost impossible because I got a big head, regrettably. But yeah, there's that. Subs are like another 5,000 away, which is pretty sweet. What's up, Richie Relt? What's up, Deathbed Tapes? Thank you, Lewis Snyder, for the $6.66 donation. Thanks for telling it like it is, brother. Nice hat. Thanks, man. Well, I'm currently uploading a Sidson video response. She posted a new one about this. If you don't follow me on the Discord, then you probably don't know. But yeah, if you saw my liked video, let's see. Hey, Cobes, my dude, what's up, Willie T? This is a real Tiger King. Joe Exotic. Hey, Copes. Thank you, Brimian, for the $1.99 donation. You move on from the goth bad girls to cowgirls. Oh, I'm partial to both. I'm not that picky as long as she's of age and clean. But I'm not worried about getting a girlfriend at the moment. I'm more worried about making money to get my hustle on. Been putting all that focus into my wand business and it's starting to pay off. Well, I can't just give that Discord to anyone, unfortunately, because there are some people who would, yeah. Hey, what's up? New hat's looking dope, dude. Appreciate that. Yeah, this one's easier to stretch for my big ass head. So I'm trying to stretch it out so it fits my head a bit better. Cubs, you want a new Mexico care package. You need to keep trolls out. That you do. How do the true fans get the Discord? Joshua for the $5 donation. Ready for that new drink combo. Yeah, buddy. Cobra's Cotton Candy. I'm trying. I put in a request for a specific liquor store here in town to see if they could carry it. They'll call me and let me know if they can't find it or if they can get it. If they can't get it, it is what it is. If they can get it, sweet. I tried to get the liquor store in question to order some Pinnacle Country Fair cotton candy vodka, and we're going to mix it with some Bang cotton candy energy drink. And when you do that drink combo, only do 1 can per day if you're doing that, because Bang Energy has 300 milligrams of caffeine, which is freak nuts. Of course, when I was a kid, we had the Monster, the Full Throttle, a lot more potent, I guess. This. The stream's going to be, sorry about that. The stream's going to be a little bit choppy because I'm uploading a Sydney Watson video response. Yeah. There's a reason why a lot of African Americans get offended when beaded hair, because traditionally that was started in and by African culture, if you Google it. But dreads were started by Hindus. But honestly, I see where a lot of people are coming from on that argument. However, when you stop and think, is our country is our world even so racially divided that we're letting hair affect our judgment of others? And I kind of went to an extreme to prove that point with the Sydney Watson video, and some people are probably going to take it offensively because, well, it's the truth. And sometimes the truth isn't the prettiest in the world. Fuck racism. I'm just saying, like, I think people should be allowed to wear whatever they want in their hair, with exception. Now, obviously, if you shaved a swastika into your hair, that'd be really fucked up. You shouldn't be allowed to do that. But if you want to wear your hair in beads, you want to wear your hair as a mohawk, you want to dye it 10 different colors, who cares? I'll take that hat off for a second because it's trying to stretch that bastard out. It's happening slowly but surely. Josh, you look hot with you'd look hot with dreads. Well, thank you, Goth Metalhead, for the £2 donation. I appreciate it. Dreads would be pretty sweet, actually, but the only reason I don't get them is because they're kind of difficult to get out. You gotta have this special shampoo to, to get it out. That, or you have to get a haircut and completely buzz your head to get rid of them, and it's just. Now, the point that I had made was if a neo-Nazi skinhead had told a black person they couldn't buzz their hair because that's a skinhead haircut, they'd be called a racist. That might be far, but that's the goddamn truth. And furthermore, if they were acting a certain way, if they just had the hair and that was it, you know what I'm saying? That's different. But I'm watching this Sydney Watson video like, is this dude for real? This dude she talked about on her video, it was like, why? I was hanging out with some friends, working on a staff, and I figured, let's do a video. I cracked open a beer and I says, okay, so this is the video, and Yeah. So the live stream's a little choppy. It's because I'm uploading a Sydney Watson video response. I haven't done one of those in a minute. And sometimes you see a video and it just really makes you think about where our society's headed. You know, if you want to be transgender and you're over the age of 18, cool, that's your choice. But transracial, that's where I draw the line. And of course, you want to call me a bigot, but here's the thing of it. This is a point I made in my Sydney Watson video. If a white dude thinks he's black and decides to inject himself with tanning solutions to make himself look darker, believes that he's black and he's trapped in a white man's body kind of bullshit, then what's going to stop people from saying shit like they're an attack helicopter? Oh, wait, that already happened. So, you know, where do we draw the line? And honestly, black people get offended when white people do blackface. So how is injecting yourself with tanning solution to make your whole body like that any different? That's the point I was making with the Sydney Watson video response. Just kind of, you know, my 2 cents on it. But we are live on the King Cobra JFS channel, baby. Yeah. I age restrict my videos now because most of my videos consist of tobacco use, and tobacco is for people ages 21 and up. Yeah. Now, the bigger question is, are we so racially divided that we're going to let the way someone styles their hair divide us racially, but some dude claiming to be transracial I don't know, dude. Like, I'm trying to grasp at the concept of this, and I can't even figure it out. Can you bust one of your style raps, please? Well, I certainly can. Thank you for the $2 donation. Let's see. No more Maybus. What's up? Yeah. I just might be able to do that. Here's the thing of it, though, YouTube, and this is my take on it. We're living in an interesting time because back in the day, if you were racist towards someone who was black back in the day, no one thought twice about it. But now that minorities and women and gays and everyone else have more rights, all of a sudden, years of oppression is coming back on to us crackers / straighties, whatever you want to call them, you know? And, yeah, I do feel guilty for the way gays, minorities, and women get treated. It's bullshit because if they're not going out of their way to hurt you, then why are you trying to fuck with their life? I don't get that. I've never understood it. Oh, it's just like my trolls who hate me, you know? They claim to be my biggest haters, but they've dedicated their entire life to some stupid subreddit, trash talking me, my family, my friends, everything. You know, like, get out of here, man. Some of the comments I got, I read an article on my subreddit about the swatting incident that happened a couple months back, and a lot of the comments were concerning, which was nice to see. But he did get a couple of hate comments like, oh, that's probably going to be his last video. And I'm like, getting me swatted didn't stop me from making videos. We handled it as professionally as we could, and that's that. And as soon as they catch the asshole who did it, trust and believe, they're going to feel the venom of the cobra's bite. Yep. And the persistency to make videos when the world's got a crap on you for it, that's what people seem to like. But white guilt is a thing, and to that I would say, if you're protesting to stop racism, but doing it as the race you were born versus, I see people trying to be black by injecting themselves with tanning solution. There's so many movies I could reference in that situation, like Malibu's Most Wanted, Ali Adi, where he's like Recept. What's that one movie where the black dude thinks he's white and the white dude thinks he's black? That I remember that movie. That's also a funny ass movie. Like, you see it being parodied, and even Dave Chappelle makes fun of white people, but he doesn't do it wearing whiteface, does he? No. That's the difference, is you don't see Dave Chappelle walking out in a Ku Klux Klan goddamn robe. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. He's making fun of white people without being a dick about it. That being said, I don't think transracial should be a thing. And then you got these idiots who are just like all about, what's the word? Trans disabled. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Oh. Trans disabled. Are you fucking kidding me with this crap? People that I was hanging out with on Discord, some good people that are friends and fans of my videos, they were telling me about this, and I was like, oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. There were literally people who were identifying as autistic as a gender. Like, first of all, it's a mental disorder, you fucking prick. It's not a gender. Second of all, you don't just choose to be autistic. It's something you're born with. They diagnose you, that you go to doctors to get tested for it. Sorry. I grew up in a time when autism was never heard of. I wasn't diagnosed till I was 13. So I kind of take offense to that. And not only that, but you see people doing other equally as dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't need a wheelchair, but they'll be in one anyways because they're trans disabled. Are you fucking kidding me? As somebody who watches Shane and Hannah, that also offended me. I'm like, really, dude? That's some horse shit. You'll see people walking around with crutches when they don't need them, or a walker when they don't need it, just because they want attention, not because, there are people out there who have to use these devices and they want to be treated just like normal people, not have a pity party thrown their way. Now, could you imagine for 1 second faking that you're mentally retarded just to get attention because you're claiming that you're trans disabled? The idea of it sounds so fucking stupid. It makes my head spin. It's like, where's the cotton candy Pinnacle vodka and the Bang cotton candy energy drink? Because we're working on that. I've seen some websites selling that particular flavor for $45 to $85 a bottle. And I'm like, nope. Most of the websites I go to, I'll sign up for an account. I type in the address and it doesn't let me ship it to my apartment. I'm like, that's convenient as always. I'm like, screw it. I'll have a liquor store get it for me here in town. And then I can support a liquor store here in town instead of ordering from some schmuck on the internet. I get to support my local economy instead. So getting a liquor store to get it instead of going online would be a much better idea. Well, I'm also going to be doing deep fried burritos when I get my YouTube money. Trust and believe that. Yep, I have mastered. Well, it's really easy. It's a lot easier than you think. You get that particular shape for it, Yeah, buddy. I mean, don't get me wrong, my bacon cheeseburgers I make are fucking delicious, but the fans want to see other cooking videos too, like deep fried burritos. Yeah, I got a plan for this. Let's see. So by going to Google, I can be like horrorcore gangster rap YouTube rap beats. Yeah, shit. I messed up on that. Horrorcore gangster rap beat YouTube. Oh, that works too. I don't care. Just pick one. Pick a beat and flow to it. Let's see what we got.
Don't overpay for Best Buy. WikiBuy can save you money. It's a browser extension.
Oh yeah, Swords Music with a Z. One of the beats makers that I'm subscribed to on YouTube. Yeah, buddy. Coming at you with the steady flow, like the water watches it rock slow. Yo, I'm digging that organ, dude. I'm digging that pipe organ in the opening. Smash the like on that beat. Yo, fuck the racism. They can't handle me with my autism. When I'm mad rapping to this charisma, I'm spitting the mad rhyme to this rhythm. Whoa. Yo, they make fun of me like, look at this Eminem guy. Why do you even try? I sigh, I might hear the cause trouble, but I'm on the double when I hop on the mic. It's like, goddamn, spitting venom, rocking black denim. When I'm hitting the mic, it's like, damn, wait a second. Watch the rock slow to this beat to the place, yo. YouTube live, strive for more subscribers, trying to make it to the 20K mark. Daylight to YouTube after dark, yo. I bust mad flows, but any means I suppose. Till the haters try to bust flows, but it's watered down with a hose. Yo. I'm coming at these haters like a heart attack, cause the mad raps is mad whack. They can't handle how I stack. You can lick my hairy ass crack for all I care. They can hardly stop to stare. Make your own judgment assumption. Everyone's got an opinion like an asshole, and they all stink. I'll say some mad whack shit to make you think. I'm trying to cause a stink, but I'll say some shit to make you think. Rapping to you simplistic, don't give a fuck if you make fun of me for being autistic. Fuck being transracial and fuck being trans-disabled. Yo, you wanna call me a bigot, fine, but I'll rewind. Rewind that track, cause you can't handle how I stack. Yo, these times it's getting mad whack. Have to wonder if half the world's high on crack. Wait a minute, got this guy who's white, but he thinks he's black. And then it's mad whack cause he hates white people. And he wants to call everyone else a race traitor. He nothing but a self-wannabe hater. Oh. Yeah, that's a reference to, I said they watch the video response dropping. This rap be popping. Like a leather jacket collar. Holla at your fans. Holla at your homies. Holla at your fam and your friends. If you're riding on a bike or a Mercedes Benz. Oh. Rocking that 3 got a 7-Eleven, got a loaf and jug. Yo. That made no sense, but okay, whatever. In all seriousness, though, that was a really sick beat. I was getting into it. Like, yeah, dude, that's what's up. Dude, if you want to check out that beat, I'm going to drop that shit in the chat because that's where it's at, yo. People are like, could you rap on the spot? I might be able to, yes. But yeah, you guys got to check out Source Beats. Pretty sick beat maker on YouTube. Booyakasha, baby. Yeah, buddy. There are people claiming to be trans disabled, and I'm over here like, are you flipping kidding me? When did we stop at Caitlyn Jenner and start going into faking needing a wheelchair? Like, oh my God, dude. It's ridiculous. I'm not trying to talk shit. I'm confused on that. Like, back in my day, if you faked being in a wheelchair, people thought you were a real asshole. But now, these days, people are so needy to get attention and be the next special thing that they'll do anything for attention. And it's like, why? Ugh. And admittedly, some people are going to get offended by the Sydney Watson video that I'm uploading. That's just the nature of life. Beat volume is too loud, but your rap was dope. Well, thank you for saying that, for the $2 donation. That's what's up. No more Maybus. That's what's up. Hell yeah. Next time I'll turn the beat down a little bit. Like, here's another video you can watch. Honestly, like when I hear about people faking being disabled, I see someone who really is, and I'm like, this world is just... So now we're going to watch along with another video, yo. And if you want to watch along and subscribe to this channel as well, that'd be epic. Boo Khaki, thank you for the $2 donation. Boo Khaki identifies as having Asperger's. This track hit home. Thank you, Goth Metalhead, for the £2 donation. Make a rap album. You got talent. Thanks, I appreciate that. All right, so that's the video I'm going to be watching. If you want to watch along, go right ahead. I'm not going to forget about chat, but we're going to watch another video right quick. I appreciate you guys donating money. You don't have to. You know, if you're just tuning in to watch, hell yeah. You know, I understand if you can't. It's crazy shit, man. Which now they're saying that cannabis may potentially cure the coronavirus. I want to laugh my goddamn ass off if that's what it took to get this shit rolling. Like, for fucking real, dude. Arresting our vets for smoking it for their PTSD. That wasn't enough to get people to go, maybe we're fighting the wrong wars here, man. Or arresting a cancer patient for doing it. And then that didn't do anything. But a pandemic, like, dude. All right. So, if you could subscribe to Squirmy and Grubs, that'd be epic. All right. This is the video I was trying to find. Hell yeah. Watch along.
Before we begin this video,
Intimacy and disability, how we made it work. Q&A part 1. All right. If you cool cobras are just tuning in, I'm doing a live video, hanging out. So Shane and Hannah did a question and answers video about their love life, and Sydney Watson video, we talked about, you know, people being transracial. And you also have people who are claiming to be trans disabled. And then people like Shane who really are disabled. It's just like, and here's the thing of it. If Shane can make it work, so can you. That's another thing too, is you think you're having a bad day. It could be worse, you know. Sometimes in life, you're just stuck with what you have and you're making the best of your circumstances. So the video I just posted in the chat is the one I'm going to watch. Yeah, buddy. My eyesight's horrible, but I'm not complaining.
we would like to issue a warning. We are now addressing our closest family, mom, dad, everyone close to us.
Friends.
Don't watch this video.
Yep.
Okay?
Move along.
Move along. We're going to be talking about intimacy, about some details of intimacy, about our intimate life.
Yeah.
You don't need to hear it.
Nope.
You don't need to watch this video.
Nope.
We're not making you watch it. In fact, we are telling you, do not watch it.
Yep.
Now, you've been given a warning.
Moving on.
So if we hear from any of you anything like, oh, I don't know if you needed to mention that on your video, you were already told not to watch it. We are not going to be held liable.
Shane is really passionate about this, if you haven't noticed. I thought this was going to be like a 10-second warning for like minute 3.
No, I don't want that. I can now make this video and speak freely without worrying that Nana or Pop-Up Jack or your dad
Yeah.
or your anyone,
No one.
college professors,
Oh my god.
Professors.
don't watch it.
Yeah. If you're on the border between should I watch this or should I not, don't watch it.
Don't watch it.
If you're gonna talk to us about it, don't watch it.
Yep, friends feel like boom, done. Turn it off. Okay?
Alright.
You've been warned.
Moving on.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Now, Shane has a muscular deficiency disorder that basically has put him in a wheelchair for most of his life. And he has trouble with getting shirts on, taking a bath, using the bathroom. So there are people out there who really are disabled and they don't want to be treated like they're disabled. They want to be treated like they're normal people. And then you have these assholes who are faking it to get attention because they want to be trans something. Like, it's so dumb, dude. Ugh. But when you see what Squirmy and Grubs have for each other, it's pretty sweet. It's humble, it's wholesome, and it gives people hope for their own dating life. And you know, and it makes them appreciate their life a little bit more, honestly. You know, and it's like I said, a lot of people are uncomfortable with Shane and Hannah's relationship because Shane is physically disabled, but they'd be 10 times more uncomfortable with it if Shane was a dude and Hannah was a chick. That's just the sadder truth of it. And the only reason people are uncomfortable with that is because of all the horrible stories that have come out in the news about people who worked in group homes for special needs and how, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to go into detail with that. But The way I see it, Shane and Hannah are both adults. They've been together for 4 years. They're married. And who cares? You're jealous that you don't have someone, or that maybe your relationship's not as good as theirs. You know, you're like, you're looking at that, and I know what you're thinking. You're thinking to yourself, okay, this dude's disabled and they're making it work. How come my relationship sucks? And you know what I'm saying? And that's just the thing of it. Whenever people see other people who are doing good for themselves despite their circumstance, they either get inspired or they'll get jealous. That's the truth of it. But yeah, you want to call me a bigot? Fine, I don't care. I draw the line at transgender. If you want to be transracial, no. If blackface is considered racist, then transracial should not be allowed. You know what I'm saying? That's the truth, YouTube. And that's the whole point I made with the Sydney Watson video response. Which if the live stream's a little bit choppy, I apologize. Getting the video response uploaded, baby. And if Shane and Hannah had like a fan mail P.O. box or some dealio, I'd mail them some tactical soap. Yeah, buddy. Which, if you'd like to get some tactical soap and smell like a badass, coupon code King Cobra get you 10% off. Yeah, buddy. Tactical soap smells amazing. Although Shane can't shower very often because of his disability. Yeah, buddy. But when he can, it would spice up their love life. You don't even know. Tactical soap from the Grondike Soap Company is designed to get a woman's estrogen going, make her pussy wet, maybe spark her pheromones, you know? Yeah, buddy. And it also makes you smell like an alpha male when you wear it. It makes the guys around you, like, I don't know how to explain it. This is some voodoo witchcraft type soap. I tell you what, dude. I love wearing Bond tactical soap. It smells amazing. The Maverick Ocean Breeze, it smells really good too. The Durden smells good. Just some good smelling. Yeah, buddy. But yep, I'm watching a video on YouTube right now. Intimacy and Disability, How We Make It Work, Q&A Part 1 by Squirmy and Grubs. If you want to watch along with me, I'll put the link for the video on. And subscribe to Squirmy, you know. Yeah, buddy. The more subscribers they get, the more money Shane and Hannah get for things like medical expenses, etc., etc. So subscribing to their channel is a really good thing to do, and just showing them good support, you know. Well, let's give this video a watch.
Nope. After our last intimacy video, we got a lot of responses, a lot of questions in the comments,
A lot of support.
a lot of support, a lot of messages, yeah. And so we wanted to answer your questions in a more public way than just responding to each comment. So we put out an ask for questions on our community page.
We got like 800 responses.
We've got a lot.
Way too many. Yeah, wish you guys would tone it down a bit.
Yeah, but we're going to do an intimacy video series.
Yes.
So if we did all the questions in this one video, it would be hours long, and that's not going to upload on our internet and is also not fun for you to watch. So we're going to spread them out, not do them all at once. This is our part 1 of that series, and we're really excited. We think it's important to talk about this.
Yeah, we felt that we'll, I mean, Hannah and I have said 1,000 times, like, our privacy as it relates to our intimate life is private. So we're kind of like balancing that with wanting to be educational and informative.
Because unfortunately, when we say that it's private, a lot of people assume that it just doesn't exist. And that's a really damaging stereotype for all disabled people when you assume that disabled people aren't sexually active. So
Exactly. And we got many questions that, from people who are being completely like.
I'll be honest, I kind of get that. Like, for a lot of people, there's this stereotype that disabled people like Shane are curiosity, which just goes to show you that our society is way too obsessed with sex. I'll say it again, sex is not a need, it's a want. And I'm also going to say this, if you can't be happy when you're single, you're not going to be happy when you're married. I see a lot of these comedians on YouTube bitching about being single or bitching about being married, and it's like, but a lot of people could hope to have a relationship like Shane and Hannah's. People like this couple love each other, they support each other, and they're there for each other through thick and thin. And that's what a lot of people look for in the dating scene. Yep.
Kind and just curious, but many of the questions show that there is a lot of misinformation, a lot of stigma about this. One thing about privacy, in order to maintain a level of privacy.
Yeah, and just like respect.
Yeah.
You know, instead of going like really gross about everything, you know.
Hannah and I are going to use the umbrella term intimacy to refer to any number of sexual acts. So when we say intimacy, we mean.
Or we were being intimate. Yeah, we're not going to.
We mean sex. We mean other sexual acts.
Don't you don't have to list them all, Shane.
Flaming flamingo, which is my favorite position.
Yeah.
It's just that's going to be our umbrella term is intimacy. So
watch it like Flaming Flamingo.
It's actually
really something horrible.
I don't think so.
I just made that up. I have no idea.
I don't think it is. I'd better see. If anyone's wondering, I'm petting Chloe, who's sitting by here. Do you see my hand moving this entire time?
Yeah.
Looks like I've got a really itchy spot.
Speaking of intimacy, there are intimate things going on down there.
Lay down.
Chloe's like, okay, so let's begin. We picked 4 questions to begin with today. And I think that because it is a more intimate video, we should remove our clips.
Oh my God, Shane. That's like the 3rd time you've said that. All right. Are we ready?
I'm ready. Family, you better not be watching.
Oh my God, relax. Am I giving the names of who asked these?
Yeah, I didn't screenshot them. I just copied and pasted
I'll just do first names. Okay. April asked, the only question I've ever had is how do you prevent injury to Shane? I'm a disabled female in an interabled relationship and became disabled during my marriage. So that wasn't something we had to discuss in the beginning. Was it a fear you had or were you confident it would be fine? So
now here's the thing about this. Now, even though this video, for a lot of the perverts out there, what they want to watch it, disabled relationships. Like one commenter talked about how she became physically disabled in the middle of being in a long and very happy marriage, and it became something they had to discuss. So, yeah. The lesson we're going to learn today for this video is communication in a relationship is more important than sex. And we'll get back to that in a second. Yep.
So
how do we
prevent injury? Yeah.
During it?
Oh, we got an ad break. Is it gonna? Yeah, there's an ad.
That definitely was. I don't know if it was a fear. I guess it was a fear in the beginning. Like we definitely talked about it, and I mean, I would ask before I moved, like any part of you.
Yeah.
You know.
I remember you being like, I don't want to embrace you.
Yeah, I really like. I was like, oh God, like how fragile are you? You know.
And you'd be like, just break me. Go ahead.
No, but Shane is a lot less fragile than he looks. I think, you know, a lot of people think that you're way more fragile than you are, and you're not really fragile. But
I'm also very mindful of my safety. Like, even when we're not doing an intimate activity, if Hannah is
putting your socks on.
Putting my socks on, I even to this day, her having
Careful.
done it
Slow.
before, yeah, I'm like, careful, oh, wait, ow,
Oh, little toe,
slow
little toe.
slow down. Yeah, so,
Yeah, Shane's very cautious about his body movements.
and I verbalize it.
And you
know?
verbalize it. Yeah, we definitely talk about it. And now,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I pretty much know how every single part of your body can move
Yeah,
and to what extent and in what direction. And like, we don't have to.
no, you're just like, I'm gonna do it like this way
Yep.
now. So,
I know it bends that way. You know, like I know his body as well as I know mine now. So.
and then obviously, like, our intimacy doesn't always look like the tissy-teller image
Yeah.
of intimacy, but we find ways that work for us.
Yeah.
I
I think that's a different question, Shane. I think we're gonna.
we get into that later.
Well, I don't know about
Yeah.
in this video, but I'm just saying that's like you're moving on to a whole other topic.
Flaming together.
As I mentioned before, Shane has difficulty doing things like putting a shirt on. He could literally break his arm putting a shirt on. So for him, you know, he's able to have sex, but it's just not what you normally picture it as. They basically find ways for them to make it work, and that's pretty awesome, to be honest. That just goes to show you think your dick's too small, or your boobs aren't big enough, or you're nerdy, or you're a dork. None of that shit matters, man. It's the truth, you know? Hope y'all are staying safe in this crazy quarantine nonsense. Sitting here watching some Squirmy and Grubs, Intimacy and Disability, How Work Q&A, part
I wanted to tell the story of
Oh
the
yeah.
time you did hurt me. And not on purpose,
A little bit rude.
obviously. Sometimes she hurts me on purpose. That's
Nope.
another video.
Nope.
But,
Also, it's not true.
are you gonna tell it or
Sure.
Yeah.
We were in a hotel
somewhere? We're
somewhere,
not saying
doesn't
where.
matter where, and this was a long time ago. This was in the beginning, like for you, like many years ago.
Yep.
And
Back when we were still intimate.
oh my gosh, Shane. Back when I still didn't know how Shane's body should move. And although this was really, it was
No, it had
accident.
nothing to do.
It
Yeah,
had nothing to do with
we were
that.
being careful.
I was being careful.
Yeah,
We were being intimate, and I somehow leaned
we were on.
My knee?
We were on the hotel bed.
my elbow.
You just
You were on the
moved.
hotel bed.
You just moved.
Oh, I was trying to kiss you.
Yeah.
I leaned forward, but I think my knee, like some part of me smushed your
My-
arm in. Like his arm was like this, and it smushed it in. And
I screamed.
he thinks his arm broke.
To this day, I think my elbow may have broken.
It did not. Your elbow didn't break. It hurt for like 3 days, Shane. Like it was.
Severely hurt for 3 days.
It didn't break. I think I like pulled a muscle or sprained a tendon.
It was so funny because it was at the end of
Yeah.
intimacy, and it was just like the funniest way to end.
You
that.
screaming in
Just me
pain.
suddenly in pain, and the icing or the
Yeah.
cherry on top.
Yeah.
Okay, someone knocked on the door. Chloe freaked
We
out,
erupted.
so the lighting hopefully isn't.
Hopefully it's the same.
We had to turn the lighting off because
Oh, I was
we were right
embarrassed.
by the front door. We don't want them to be like, "What's you guys doing in there?"
I know. I
We're
just.
making videos. Anyway, the cherry on top was that after this whole big ordeal and everything that we had just done intimate-wise, we looked over from the bed, the window.
We were on the ground floor. That's an important detail.
Yeah, the window wide open, the blinds all the way open. It is nighttime. The parking lot is
Pitch
right
black.
there, and our lights are on.
Yep.
So not sure
Not sure.
Not sure who saw what.
Yep.
But if you were one of those people that may have witnessed,
They probably thought you were like you were like almost crying at the end. I don't even know what they thought that was.
we looked out and there were 8 people with like popcorn, and they were like, "Keep going, do more of that." All right. So next question.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
Why is there a knife there?
Open your packages. I leave that knife there. And for defense. I take it whenever anyone knocks. Okay, Amy asks, I imagine that you need to use a lot more verbal communication about what you each want and how to achieve it than a couple with two able bodies. Do you feel like your sex life has benefited from that? Was it intimidating or tricky in the beginning? There's a couple of questions.
Yeah, this is a big one. There's a lot to unpack here. Do you want to begin or?
Yes, so we need to use more communication than able-bodied couples.
Yes.
I don't even know if I agree with that statement. Like, we do use more communication, I think.
We use a lot of communication.
We use a lot, but I don't think that able-bodied people shouldn't do that. I think
Exactly. Now, going back to what I said earlier about communication and you know, if able-bodied people use more communication, it would benefit their love life. They would feel a stronger, passionate connection to one another. And good communication comes with being able to trust one another. You know, and the problem with trusting people, if you've been in a bunch of shitty relationships, if you've been in nothing but shitty relationships, you know what I'm saying? It can make you not want to be around people. It can make you not trust them. None of that, you know. You know, it's not just freaking it's not just freaking dating, but like friendship and outside of the romantic scene in general, YouTube. When people take advantage of you, regardless if they're your boyfriend, girlfriend, or just a friend, you know, it generally makes you not want to trust people. And that's just the sad truth of it. But I feel like this live stream's time is tying together quite nicely. Yep, I figured I'd give you all a nice little live stream before I upload the Sydney Watson video response. And the last video I responded to that I'm uploading right now, it literally talked about this dude who thinks he's a black man trapped in a white dude's body and he hates whites. Like literally the reverse of Ruckus from Boondocks. I mean, some people are going to get offended by the video, but keep in mind, I'm watching the video with my friend, his girlfriend, and we're just having a beer, me and my friend. And literally, you know, it just, yeah. I tried to be nice with it. It was a very uncomfortable topic to talk about. When you're white and in these modern times, that's seen as evil and disgusting. And then you see white people trying to act black to such a degree, they're injecting themselves with tanning solution. It's like, I was discussing this with some friends and some fans on my Discord. It's not mine, but it's a Discord that I'm a part of. I messed up there, my bad. But or my group of people, I should say. But and they brought it to my attention. They were just like, "Have you heard of the new trend called trans disabled?" And I'm like, "What?" But there are people out there like Shane who actually are disabled. Are you kidding me? Which led me to think, hey, you know what? For gender relations, let's watch this video. Yeah. And if you could subscribe to Squirmy and Grubs, that would be epic. The more subscribers they get, the more money he makes. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, I think our intimate life does benefit from that and saying what both of us want and figuring out how to get it. Because I think a lot of times, if you're doing like cookie cutter or whatever, it might not be completely what both people are dreaming of having,
I
right?
mean, I can't comment on able-bodied relationships because what do you mean? But like I read a lot, and a thing that I read over and over again is that, like, for many couples, one partner doesn't feel comfortable expressing, or both doesn't feel comfortable expressing what they want, whether certain things are working or not working, and that is the biggest cause of unhappiness in
And I think I
intimate relationships.
I think I totally would have fallen into that category, because even with like emotions, I don't feel like talking about that. You know, like you've taught me to talk more about my feelings. So I think because we have to talk about it, it's wonderful. You know.
Sometimes I almost go too far in the communicative category. And I'm not talking about like making noise, but
God, Shane.
Dana, you better not be watching. No, what I mean is, when I am, how do I phrase this privately? When I'm on the giving end of intimacy, I am very prone to be like, is this good? Is this fine? How's this? Is this all right?
Yeah, repeatedly.
And it's often like, shut up, shut up. But I mean, I agree with communication. I've really benefited. We didn't like pretend that we knew what would be best for us.
Exactly.
We just talked about it.
Yeah.
I mean, in the early days, we were laughing during intimacy all the time.
Yeah. Because it was funny. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, we loved it. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Kala343 said, this question is for Hannah. Do you ever feel like the dominant one in the relationship? Are you the one doing all of the comforting / intimacy? If not, how does Shane make you feel safe and loved in reference to intimacy?
I'm trying not to laugh, but one of the commenters asked Hannah, do you feel like the dominant one in the relationship, or does Shane dominate the relationship? And while she's sitting there reading that comment, Shane's sitting there nodding like a smart ass. 1 second, YouTube. There we go. Get a little bit of light on the subject. Anyways, Shane's outlook on life just kicks ass, given the circumstance he's dealing with him. That's awesome. You know, a lot of people could hope to have a relationship like theirs. It's not going to do you any good. And spending your life jealous because people who deal with things like disabilities have better luck with the ladies than you do, take that as inspiration, man. Don't be jealous of it. That's the way I look at it, you know. But
if so, how do you deal with feelings of wanting to be held / hugged?
You didn't look at the dominant part of that.
Actually, poor me innocently reading this question, you bullying.
Going back to what I said last time I did a video response to this cool couple. Going back to what I said earlier about this cool couple, I could just see their relationship. Hannah rocks his world, and makes her feel useful, and you know, hell yeah. And it's just that dynamic, you know what I'm saying?
Me from the side.
But then it got way more serious.
I know. No, I really don't feel like the dominant one in the relationship. I think you have a very verbally, like both in.
Someone got locked outside. I'll be right back. Yeah, you too, man. Have a good night. Sorry about that, YouTube. Buddy of mine was coming to get the rest of his stuff at a friend's house of his. I'm just getting out, you know.
Intimacy wise, and like, I mean, I guess intimacy is also like hugging, but like during
intimacy,
intimacy,
during the more severe intimacy,
during severe and mild intimacy.
Let's call it. That's what we're doing. During severe intimacy.
Which brings me to my next point. If you're drinking with your buddies and they get too drunk to walk, let them chill out until they're sobered up a bit. It's just, yeah. Because if they go walking or, yeah.
I would refer to
Yeah.
and then mild
Mild
will be
is like hugging.
cuddling, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you like not demand, but you'll be like,
I'm a bit of a joke.
give me your like come here,
Give me.
no, but like give me your forehead and
Right,
he'll give me a kiss. Like
Yeah,
Shane
yeah.
will ask for me to like come over and he'll kiss me.
Yeah.
So I
And
think,
I like to be physically affectionate in that way. So like I'm always doing whatever I can to like embrace Hannah.
yeah, or you'll be like hand, and I'll like give you
Hand.
yeah.
Put your finger in my mouth.
Well, you do that a lot too, but that doesn't count.
No, but seriously, like the little acts of like give me your kiss on the forehead or on the neck.
Yeah,
Or-
so you do all of that. It's just it begins with you like asking me to come to you.
Yeah.
So yeah, it feels the same otherwise.
Speaking of intimacy, Chloe is
Making out.
currently a lithium or lightium pole.
Why are you looking at? That's because the rat. That was in the rat room, and they went over it.
Has a nice rat paste.
Hey, you can't skip that. Did I answer all the questions in that?
Oh wait,
But
yeah.
I'm not the one doing all the intimacy. Okay.
No, we share that.
And yeah, and you do make me feel safe and loved by hugging, kissing, asking me to spoon you from behind.
We tried the opposite, doesn't work very
Oh,
well.
that's terrible.
Just one other than like for more severe intimacy, we have found ways that we can both provide
Yeah.
for the other. That's probably like that's a whole nother topic. But
Yeah.
And that's the trick of it. That is the trick of it, YouTube. When you're in a relationship, finding ways to provide for one another. If, the circumstances are sometimes against you. Yep.
Yeah.
Um,
But I don't feel like I'm the one.
Yeah.
Doing all of the intimacy.
Right.
Yep. Okay. Ty said, I have a question. If money wasn't an issue, what would be the most romantic experience you'd like to share with each other? It's a good one. I already know mine. It's been a dream of mine. You want to know it?
Yeah, what is it?
I want to rent a private yacht.
Just rent.
Okay, bye.
No.
Money's not an issue. I would like to
No.
purchase a private
Let's
yacht.
not make it too realistic, or else I'll.
True, you'll try to do
I'll
it.
feel like I have something to live
Like
up to.
I would like to buy a private yacht. I would like to sail it, ideally around like Croatia, that area.
Ooh, so like blue water.
Blue water. I mean, I was thinking maybe like the Caribbean area, but this was when I was in Croatia. I saw a family in this private yacht. This is the thing that I saw happening.
You finished your dream.
This has been my dream for years. Yeah, so I would like to have a private yacht in Croatia. Someone else is driving it, like a captain.
Okay, yeah.
And there's a chef,
There's a chef.
and we're living on it, and they're cooking for us. And we live on the yacht.
Are we being served, or does it serve yourself?
Buffet style. Either one.
That's lavish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I can jump off the boat into the
I have a
water.
question. Am I even there?
Yeah, Shane, you're there. And our families can visit. That's fine. But like the romantic part is that we're on the yacht.
Okay.
That's the romantic
See, you
part.
went through all that, and I wasn't even.
Well, but you're on the yacht with me.
You stop hitting my button.
The point is the yacht and the blue
Right,
water
right,
and the
right,
chef
Yeah, and we're
together.
naked, I presume, and being fed by our chef.
Yeah. It's fantastic. Okay, what's yours?
Mine's similar. I have always wanted to go to like the most lavish resort in the world. And
Is there a
stay-
specific one or just any like?
I don't know. I don't know enough about it. Money has always been an issue. So, and stay in like the nicest room at the top of the hotel, like whatever, the
penthouse.
the biggest penthouse that they have.
The biggest penthouse.
And yeah, for me, like food is a part of it. And just,
Am I there?
Yeah.
I haven't been mentioned yet.
I don't know. I can go either way. No, but like you and me are there, and we just don't have to think about anything.
Yeah.
We can just relax and be comfortable.
Now, do we own the penthouse or are we visiting?
We own the resort. That's really where I get the most satisfaction.
I think this question was probably like a helicopter ride, like something like that.
Others are like a picnic under the stars. We're like, we don't own the resort.
We're like, we own a yacht. We have a chef.
Yeah, that would be romantic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great.
So
those are all of our questions.
Yeah. Well, that's a little bit more about our intimate life.
Yeah.
Our severe intimate.
Our severe and mild.
I love that. I think for every video that we do, I'm gonna come up with a new position. That's our favorite.
Like flaming flamingo.
This video was flaming flamingo. If you would like to, if you're artistically inclined, and you would like to join me as the flaming flamingo,
what is wrong with you?
I would appreciate that.
I really hope someone does that. I want to see what they think flaming flamingo is. No, don't.
Don't do that. No, maybe we should.
But I'm picturing an actual like you in like a flamingo pose. Not naked though, like fully clothed. I don't want any art like that.
Flaming flamingo is never done with clothes on.
Okay, never mind then. Don't draw it.
So yeah, we'll do more of these. If you have other questions, please let's be respectful. I mean, we totally get curiosity, but we're trying to do this to be educational, like we said. So in the comments, let's keep it.
Yeah, well, and also, I mean, some people have already violated that rule, so we'll just we'll filter.
We'll keep ignoring you.
Yeah, we'll just ignore you, but yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
All right.
Yay.
Thank you.
So yeah, next time I do a Q&A type video and you want to ask questions, just be respectful, exactly. That's fair. Yeah, I do appreciate y'all tuning in to watch the video. I'm gonna hop on that Discord here after the live stream. Yep. I do appreciate you doing it in your time and your money and commenting and all that good shit. Yeah, I heard the safe word is I'm not stealing content. This is a review, a video review. I happen to be a subscriber of Squirmy and Grubs' YouTube channel. I'm trying to help Shane and Hannah get more subscribers, and this happened to be in relations to what I was talking about earlier. There are some people who fake being disabled, and Shane actually is, and so when you see people who pretend to be disabled, I think it's kind of disrespectful, and people like Shane don't want to be treated any differently. They want to be treated just like normal people. And then you see some people who do it to get attention, and it's like, ugh. But Agent Randy Savage, thank you for the $2 donation. Discord codes, you know it. Yep, the stream was an hour long, and I gave you some dating advice. Get you all hyped for the new Sydney Watson video response dropping. Anyways, YouTube, thank you for watching the live stream. I'll catch you cool cobras on the flip side. Subscribe for more awesome content.